On a cold November night in 1969, as the chill of winter began to creep into the city, Baltimore was about to face a darkness, a chilling enigma, unlike anything it had ever known before. The city's familiar streets would soon be shrouded in uncertainty and fear. Sister Cathy Cesnik, a young woman of just 26, was a beloved teacher and guiding light at Archbishop Koob High School, a place where she dedicated her life to shaping young minds. Known throughout the school and the wider community for her unwavering kindness, infectious energy, and genuine compassion. On November 7th, a seemingly ordinary day, she left her apartment, stepping out to run simple errands, a routine task that would tragically alter the course of history, and she never returned. Her car was found abandoned sometime later, sitting forlornly, muddy and disheveled, with a bakery roll, a small, uneaten treat, left on the seat. Cathy was gone, vanished without a trace. The search that followed was frantic and widespread, a desperate attempt to bring her home, but despite the tireless efforts of law enforcement and countless volunteers, no trace of her was ever found. The sudden and inexplicable disappearance of a beloved nun sent shockwaves through the community, raising unsettling questions and igniting a climate of fear and uncertainty that gripped the city. Whispers of something sinister, something deeply disturbing, began to circulate in hushed tones. This was clearly no ordinary missing person case. Something felt profoundly different. It felt like the ominous start of something much darker, a sinister plot lurking beneath the surface. The ripples from Cathy's sudden disappearance would spread far and wide, echoing through the decades, ultimately uncovering long-buried secrets, dark truths that powerful people desperately wanted to keep hidden, secrets no one wanted to face. It was the beginning of a complex and haunting mystery, a tragic tale that would forever haunt the city of Baltimore and its people for generations to come. And for many who knew and loved her, the agonizing search for answers, for justice, and for closure has never truly ended and continues to this day. Months passed with no sign of Cathy Cesnik. On January 3, 1970, hunters found her body in a remote, trash-strewn field. The autopsy revealed a fatal blow to the head, her life violently stolen. Baltimore was shaken. The case shifted from missing person to murder. The investigation was flawed from the start. Evidence lost, leads going cold. Police questioned friends, nuns, and priests, but no one was charged. The case faded into a cold file, leaving only pain and unanswered questions. For Cathy's loved ones, the loss was unbearable. The truth behind her murder was more disturbing than anyone imagined, and the secret would remain buried for decades. For over 20 years, Cathy's murder was unsolved until a former student, Jean Hargaden Vayner, broke her silence in the 1990s. Jean revealed she'd been abused by Father Joseph Maskell, the school's guidance counselor. She claimed Cathy knew about the abuse and tried to help. Jean's most chilling memory. Maskell allegedly showed her Cathy's body as a warning. This linked Cathy's murder to the abuse at Koob. Jean and another survivor, Teresa Lancaster, sued Maskell and the Archdiocese, but the case was dismissed due to expired statutes of limitations. The system failed them again, but their stories reignited public interest and exposed the school's dark secrets. The truth was out, and it could not be silenced. The fight for justice had only just begun. Two priests stood at the center of this tragedy, Father Joseph Maskell and Father Gerard Koob. Maskell, once respected, was accused by many of orchestrating abuse at Koob, protected by the church's silence. He denied all allegations until his death in 2001 and was never charged. DNA tests years later did not link him to Cathy's murder. Gerard Koob, Cathy's close friend and secret love, was one of the last to see her alive. He left the priesthood, always maintaining his innocence and sorrow. But as new information surfaced, his role was re-examined. Was he a grieving friend, or did he know more than he admitted? The lines between victim, bystander, and suspect began to blur. As the official investigation stalled, Cathy's former students refused to let her memory fade. In 2013, Gemma Hoskins and Abby Schaub launched a Facebook group to seek justice for Cathy and other victims. The group became a hub for survivors to share stories and gather evidence. Their grassroots movement grew, empowering women to speak out after decades of silence. Their efforts led to the Netflix documentary, The Keepers, bringing global attention to the case. Survivors became activists, demanding accountability from the church and police. They transformed pain into power, ensuring Cathy's story would not be forgotten. Their determination changed the narrative, and the world was finally listening. They became the true keepers of Cathy's legacy. In April 2023, after years of investigation and mounting pressure, the Maryland Attorney General released a landmark report, a comprehensive document detailing decades of alleged abuse. This extensive report exposed decades of abuse perpetrated by over 150 clergy members within the Archdiocese of Baltimore. The report painstakingly confirmed a deeply disturbing pattern of abuse and a systematic cover-up orchestrated by the Archdiocese itself. This confirmation served as a powerful validation of the stories bravely shared by survivors. Among those named, Father Maskell was identified as a serial abuser, his actions causing immense pain. He was allowed to operate with impunity, shielded by the very institution that should have protected the vulnerable. The Church, it was revealed, had actively protected predators within its ranks, prioritizing its own image over the safety of children. This protection manifested in the disturbing practice of moving them from parish to parish, allowing the abuse to continue unchecked. For survivors, the report represented a long-awaited validation of their suffering, a recognition of the truth they had carried for so long. It offered a form of justice, a step towards healing after years of silence and denial. It definitively stripped away the Church's carefully constructed wall of denials, dismantling the false narratives they had perpetuated. The report exposed the staggering depth of betrayal, revealing the profound damage inflicted upon countless lives. While the mystery surrounding Cathy's murder tragically remains unsolved to this day, the report shed light on the deeply toxic and permissive environment within the Church and its schools in which it happened. The truth, once obscured, was now official, documented, and undeniable. With this official acknowledgement, the fight for accountability gained significant new momentum, fueled by the report's findings. The survivors' voices, long suppressed, had finally been amplified and heard by a wider audience. The release of the report marked a crucial turning point, a watershed moment. It signified a new chapter in Maryland's ongoing reckoning with its painful past and its pursuit of justice. For years, Koob was seen as a grieving friend, separate from the abuse scandal. But after the 2023 report, new allegations surfaced. Two women accused Koob of abuse in the 1970s. Their stories described manipulation and exploitation, echoing patterns seen elsewhere. The report also linked Koob to Maskell's network, suggesting he may have referred students for counseling that led to abuse. Koob denied all accusations, but his image was forever changed. The revelations forced a re-examination of his role in the tragedy. The boundaries between ally and perpetrator blurred. The full truth about Koob and Cathy's murder remains elusive. For decades, legal time limits blocked survivors from seeking justice. In 2023, Maryland passed the Child Victims Act, eliminating the statute of limitations for child sexual abuse. Survivors could now file lawsuits no matter how much time had passed. Hundreds of cases were filed, forcing the Archdiocese into bankruptcy. The law was a direct result of survivors' courage and public outrage. It offered long-denied justice and held institutions accountable. The act stands as a testament to the power of survivor voices. It ensures future generations will have a path to justice. More than 50 years later, the echoes of Cathy Cesnik's case still resonate deeply. Cathy Cesnik's murder remains unsolved, a chilling reminder of unanswered questions and justice delayed. But her story is more relevant than ever, a stark lesson echoing through the years. Her case exposed systemic abuse, revealing a dark underbelly hidden within trusted structures, and cover-ups within powerful institutions, demonstrating how authority can be manipulated to conceal wrongdoing. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of silence, highlighting the devastating consequences of suppressing the truth, and misplaced loyalty, showing how blind allegiance can enable injustice to thrive. Survivors like Jean, who bravely stepped forward to share their experiences, Gemma and Abby, who found strength in unity and solidarity. They turned pain into activism, channeling their trauma into a powerful force for change. Changing laws and inspiring others to stand up and demand justice, their fight led to a global reckoning, sparking conversations and movements across borders, and a new era of accountability, where institutions are held responsible for their actions. Cathy's legacy is not just tragedy, It's a testament to the human spirit's resilience. It's the movement she inspired, a beacon of hope in the fight for justice. The search for her killer continues, a promise to never give up on finding the truth. But her impact endures, a lasting reminder of the power of courage and perseverance. Her story reminds us that justice is worth fighting for, even when the odds seem insurmountable. No matter how long it takes, the pursuit of truth and accountability must never cease. The battle isn't over, but the seeds of change have been sown. But the silence has been broken, replaced by a chorus of voices demanding justice. Cathy Cesnik is remembered not just as a victim, but as a symbol of resilience, but as the catalyst for change, forever inspiring us to fight for a better world.